Starting with the program. A very good morning to all. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Neetikushal 2024 themed India's National Security. I request our Honorable Principal Professor Sunil Gaikwad. Uh, I, I request Honorable Principal Professor Sunil Gaikwad to express his views because he has to go for a meeting. And I request all the dignitaries to please be seated in the audience.
आज राज्यशास्त्र विभागातर्फे नीतिकुशल हा त्यांचा वार्षिक कार्यक्रम संपन्न होत आहे. या प्रसन्न सकाळी खास या कार्यक्रमासाठी आवर्जून उपस्थित असलेले इंडिया स्ट्रॅटेजिक कल्चर मध्ये जे नाव प्रामुख्याने घेतलं जातं असे प्रतिष्ठित प्रोफेसर श्रीकांत परांजपे सर आणि आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे चेअरपर्सन पॅनल 1 डिस्कशनचे एअर मार्शल भूषण गोखले सर, त्याचबरोबर AVM मनमोहन बहादूर सर, एअर कमोडर राहुल मसलेकर सर आणि या सगळ्या प्रतिष्ठानच्या मध्ये आज आवर्जून आपल्यात उपस्थित राहिलेला कुणाल टिळक, या सगळ्यांचे मी सब महाविद्यालयातर्फे या कार्यक्रमासाठी सहर्ष स्वागत करीत आहे. मित्रांनो, होऊन जाऊ दे या टाळ्या. आवाज तितका आलेला नाही आणि त्याच्यामुळं इथले 4 वाजवत होते, तिकडचे 2 आणि असं पुन्हा एकदा जोरात टाळ्या वाजव. या कार्यक्रमाच्या निमित्ताने मी आपणा सगळ्यांना फार फार शुभेच्छा देतो आणि हा 2 दिवस चालणारा कार्यक्रम तुम्ही यशस्वीरित्या पार पाडाल अशी खात्री व्यक्त करतो. आणि पुन्हा एकदा आपले जे सगळे सन्माननीय पाहुणे आलेले त्यांचं पुन्हा एकदा मी अगदी हृदयापासून त्यांचं मी स्वागत करतो आणि आल्याबद्दल त्यांचे आभारही मानतो. धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, sir. Once again, a very good morning to all the dignitaries, guests, faculty members, sponsors, all the valued members and the students present in the audience. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to Neetikushal 2024 themed India's National Security at 75. Neetikushal is an annual academic theme-based festival. This festival includes activities such as publication of Rajneetik, the annual students magazine of the Department of Political Science, survey report of #Jan Ki Baat, a theme-based survey run by the students of the department every year, an intercollegiate quiz competition, street play performances, and the flagship section of Neetikushal, scholarly lectures by eminent speakers. This 17th year of Neetikushal is themed India's National Security at 75, highlighting the completion of a milestone as India enters into a global dynamic order as a developing nation in the Amrit Kaal. For our students, it is a matter of taking pride as well as new responsibilities as citizens. Neetikushal 2024 is therefore not just a study of national security as an academic discipline, but as a continual process. Our lectures on India's strategic culture, panel discussions on air power and military diplomacy, internal security and maritime security cover the vast canvas of India's national security. In this light, the students of the Department of Political Science had conducted a survey based on our theme #Jan Ki Baat, Understanding Public Perceptions on National Security, and had prepared a report based on the findings which will be published in Rajneetik, the annual students magazine. We had a huge team of student surveyors who had dedicatedly surveyed through various parts of Maharashtra, and the findings that we came across were really interesting. I request Sanita Alsat, a second year BA student of Political Science and a member of the Board of Editors of Rajneetik, to please present the findings of the survey.
Thank you, Samir. Our survey was based on two variables: awareness, that is, analyzing the awareness of the citizens through understanding what are the most pressing security issues as per respondents. Cybersecurity, by understanding the level of awareness regarding modern-day security nuances such as cybersecurity and financial threats. Next slide. These are the demographic characteristics of our survey. Next slide. To analyze the 14 questions in our survey, we tried to take into account three factors, namely direct awareness factor, opinionative factor, and emotive factor. In the direct awareness factor, we tried to understand the public perception through awareness by asking direct questions about contemporary security issues and certain facts related to security institutions that they are aware of. Whether they know that India will be completing 25 years of second nuclear test or any recent government initiatives. To understand the opinionative factor, we asked the respondents whether they think the nature of security is changing, how concerned do they feel about security issues, and do they think that security issues have an impact on our daily lives. In order to understand the emotive factor, we asked only one question that sought to understand the feelings that they perceive when they watch war movies or series. The last question of our survey allowed us to understand the role of citizens in national security. We categorized the response on the basis of 4 codes: information sharing, awareness education, support for security forces, and citizen involvement. Under the information sharing category, it emphasizes on the importance of sharing information with authorities, reporting suspicious activities, and staying informed about security issues. In awareness education, the citizens focus on spreading awareness about security measures, educating themselves, and other promoting security-related info. Support for security forces includes responses indicating support for security forces such as cooperating with police, acknowledging the role of armed forces, etc. Citizen involvement is a broad category which represents various roles citizens can play, such as information sharing, awareness and education, community engagement. These are the key findings of our survey. Based on the given data, we can see that the issue of external border security seems to be of the apex importance for our target population. We can observe that around 61% of students and 76% of people belonging to service sector feel that border security is of utmost importance. Also, we can observe that according to the target population, all the nuances seem to be of the utmost importance for cybersecurity. We can understand this from the data that is 91% of people belonging to the service sector and 26% of homemakers are all aware of the cybersecurity issues. These are the key findings of our survey, and the detailed analysis is mentioned in our survey report. On the basis of all this data, we could conclude to some important inferences. First, actualizing awareness. Based on the findings, we found out that there is a fairly good level of awareness regarding security issues amongst the citizens. However, this level of awareness has not been properly translated into actuality. Second, the disproportionate level of awareness. We could also observe that the level of awareness is largely disproportionate amongst the group. As an example, we can see that the level of awareness amongst the homemakers is less than all, despite all the other groups. Despite not knowing the facts about national security, they are aware about cyber crimes and financial frauds. This is an important observation. Third, instant procurement of information. In the previous slide, we could see the data which showed from where do people procure information about national security. Most people procure information from news channels and social media, which has become an easy and convenient way to acquire information related to security issues. So far, we have reached a fairly good level of cognizance that we should have awareness. Now, we need to collectively work on actualizing this awareness. Through this survey, we found out that security is a process and not merely an ideal. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samita. As a part of the inaugural, I request the students of the Department of Political Science to please come on the stage and perform a medley based on our theme.
मर मिटेंगे हम अगर भारत का ये आदेश है, मर मिटेंगे हम अगर भारत का ये आदेश है। जिंदगी है प्यारी, लेकिन सबसे प्यारा हमारा देश है।
आओ झुककर करे सलाम उन्हें, आओ झुककर करे सलाम उन्हें, जिनके हिस्से में ये मुकाम आता है। कितने खुशनसीब हैं वो लोग जिनका खून वतन के काम आता है। तलवारों पे सरवार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे एक केसरी रंग सजाया है।
चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे। ऐ मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे। फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बनके, मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। वो
Thank you so much. That engrossing performance really added vibrancy to our program. I now request all the guests of honor to please come on the stage. Thank you so much. I request our Vice Principal Arts, Dr. Vidya Ausat, to please carry out the felicitation program. Air Marshal Bhushan Gokhale sir. Also, on a very interesting note, the camp Purohits we have procured all the Punda and Kardant all the way from Belgavi. So that is a very commendable part on behalf of the department. Next, AVM Manmohan Bahadur sir. Air Commodore Rahul Maslekar sir. Professor Shrikant Paranspe. I request Abhijit Khedekar sir to please come on the stage. He is the commanding officer, Group Captain Abhijit Khedekar. He has the air squadron. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So please be seated. I request Rajashri Bhide to please introduce the keynote addresser for today, Professor Shrikant Paranspe.